today's video is about this match. Before we get started, let's head on over to the highlights, which have nothing to do with this match, but I ignore that. Yeah. So first of all, yeah, definitely this big moment. Really enjoyed that. Very satisfying. I'm not a huge fan of mimes. All right. Wait, one more time. Okay. All right. So the reason I really like this particular one here, see, so I decided to get some camps, right, instead of healing up. I was just tired of basing. Probably should have, but you know, I live life on the edge. I do what I want. Don't tell me what to do. So I see this guy here, this Armor Rouge, and I'm like, well, I realize my teammates are behind me, but he might kill me instantly, and I want to shove him. Maybe not the best move against a Fire Spin Armor Rouge, but I was panicking, so deal with it. Anyway, so I push him. Now during this time, as I am pushing him, I'm like, okay, now I have achieved Zen. Now that I have a moment to think, I kind of know what I need to do. So I see my Ice Fang has a very low amount of time left, and excuse me, could you just take care of this for me, please? Thank you very much. I need to go heal up. Anyway, then bullet hell happens, and there's nothing I can do. Obviously, you know, I could dodge the ult, but there's only so much you can do about a solar beam up the ass. Anyway, so the other thing I want to talk about. Oh, check out these suits. Ooh, they're all rockets. They're all rocket grunts. That's why they're all dressed up. It's fun. Oops. This guy over here. This guy. This total bitch. They sucked. They sucked. You ever see them say hi? Okay, so this I've been playing a lot of Mimikyu lately. This is not a particularly like dominating like KO moment. This is just a moment where I'm like, why did I survive? Yeah, I mean, my pal Leafeon comes in and cleans up the act for me, but, you know, I was running out of cooldowns. I'm glad they showed up. I mean, I could have gotten that Blaziken, but then I would probably die to the friendo. See, Blaziken goes first, so I can't really do anything, and then, I mean, yeah. Alright, well, anyway, so let's head over to the replay. Let's talk about the draft first. So, fun fact, this is actually the reverse order of the draft. Froakie was the first draft, and then it was Clefairy Pikachu, and then it was Buzzwole Hoopa, and then it was Gumisable. No, that's not right. Froakie first, Clefairy. Must have been Clefable first, and then Froakie Buzzwole, and then Pikachu Gumi. Because I remember my teammate there picked Hoopa, and I was going to pick a defender. I was hovering on Mamo, and in 5 seconds to go, I start saying I switch over to Absol, and this guy right here has an epileptic fit about the fact that we need a defender. Defender needed. Maybe you should have picked defender for Froakie, but he has, you know, he has a gold ribbon and he has to play as Froakie. So, the funny thing is, you'd think the enemy team would be like, an Absol. Let's play Inteleon. And also Sylveon, which is a little better, but not by much. There are a few things they could have done here. See, I picked this because I was just like, I feel like Pikachu I can take out. I feel like Goodra doesn't do a whole lot to stop an Absol. I feel like Clefable's healing isn't bursty enough to outburst the Absol damage. That was the whole idea, and they just drafted themselves into a loss. So that was fun. I'm glad the last guy in our draft did pick a defender. That was nice. So let's get started. First little speed action, because we don't really need to see that part. We've seen it 1,000 times. I love this Gumi shows up with 0. That's pretty funny. I don't really know why he showed up at all. Maybe he just didn't want me to interrupt his friend. But yeah. He stops me at the last second. Just like, alright, I'll take your stuff then. So here's our golden our golden VIP guest moment. Defender needed. Anyway, boop 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 boop. What a speedy speedster. I was in cooldown. It was a frustrating moment. It's frustrating you go on full cooldown if you have to upgrade your move while you're in cooldown. Something I'm trying to preempt. So anyway, at this point, I'm like, I know that Mr. Froki over here is... Yeah, so I go ahead and jump in that jungle instantly, just as if it were my own. This guy's doing a good job getting himself leveled up. Let's go take a look at what's going on over there. Oh, nothing. False alarm. Kind of curious about this Pikachu as well. Alright, well, anyway, I got some stuff going on over here. Yeah, Froki actually just killed a Drizzle. I'm a little curious to know if, like, this is a human at this point, or if that was just a bot. But he did get 7 KOs in this, so I do think I do think he ends up being human at some point. I missed. Hehe. Yummy Pikachu. So this Trevenant here, I don't know, man. 19 minus 5 is 14, but whatever. But he's not bad. Like, he makes a bad math there, but like, he really had good play. Like right here. We see this going. He does this again later, I think. But he sees this going on, and he's like, yeah, let me defend. You guys just handle that. And, I mean, there's no contesting here. But... Meanwhile... Very good timing there. Alright. So now I'm like just getting my stacks. I think I got up to 5 stacks there. It was a good double pressure. I felt weird being up there alone, but I was just like, everything I'm doing up here is keeping them from going to bottom. So I'm sitting here getting stacks. Really could have just used that to run away instead of attacking, but I didn't think that far. I guess I was kind of wanted to see how much damage I could get done, but definitely a runaway situation. So I remember at this point, Nickel Fable, I remember at this point I see this Goodra running down, and I'm just like, alright, so he's not planning to be part of the fight. It's really quite unfortunate. He was kind of their best hope. He's even using his ult. It'd be really nice if he could be over here supporting his team, defending his base. So once again, easy peasy. When your only defender is a Gudra and he's not even gonna try to help, um, yeah, it almost feels bad feeling good about this win. But I played well, I drafted well, and I should feel proud. Especially because they banned the Pokemon I was gonna be. I've been into Mimikyu lately, as I said, and they banned Mimikyu, and I was like, well, this is a perfect, this is a perfect team to play Mimikyu into. But interesting. Look at him go. I remember him running back and me being like, huh, yeah, that's what happens when you try to take on the entire team on your own. But he's got a gold ribbon. He knows what he's doing. Anyway, I obviously realized I can't, rip at that point. So try to take care of the Pikachu. Miss. Just ignore that. Yeah, just ignore that. Beautiful. See, this is what I wanted you to see. That stuff. Ate that Pikachu for lunch. Ate that Sylveon for lunch. Left the Clefable. I mean, at this point, it's the Trevenant and the Greninja's job to hold them off, and this Buzzball and I will rip this thing to bits. They should be fine, and they are. They get back. This guy gets pushed in. Hoopa. 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 Good Hoopa. Things are fine over here. Don't worry about them. Oh, I should mention that our team attempted to surrender. 2 people voted in favor. Wait, I might be thinking of a different match. I apologize if I just lied to you. Anyway. Snorlax mode. Clefable. Cool. So I'm going to talk about this moment over here. Yeah, I was definitely thinking of a different match earlier. My bad. But this guy right here. So he's been shooting little shots, He's been doing a snipe shot. The first one was like from here, aiming down this way. Or maybe it was from there. And then the second one is like from here, aiming down this way. And I'm walking through all this time, and I realize he's going to come up here and get involved in what's going on up here, because there's a team fight going, and these guys are getting KO'd right now. So he thinks, I know he's coming up to help him, is basically my idea. I don't know it, but I'm assuming it. Obviously, I'm right. I was thinking he was going to come up here, so I'm standing there. But I'm watching, and I see him there. And you guys know how this goes. Alright. Well, yep. I had another really cool match earlier. I was Mimikyuing, and that was the one where our team started to surrender. We ended up winning. We took Rayquaza, and the enemy team surrendered. It was like within a minute, so it was so funny to me because, we had this sourpuss Cinderace who was check-it-outing me because how dare I eat the food served to us on a silver platter, which is, the camps, and they're just like, you're not helping me. It's like, oh my god. So angering. All right. Have a good one, everyone.